My name is Adam Kutchman, and I teach modern music production for the Cedar Rhapsody School of Music. I teach people how to use the technology that many of us have in our homes already to make, record, edit, and arrange music. Modern music production is basically what happens after you start to learn to play an instrument, and now you have musical ideas that take more than just your instrument to perform. How do you get good drum sounds without a drummer? How can you get good synths or bass sounds without owning those instruments? That's where modern technology can help you fill in the gaps. You still need to know what notes those other instruments would make, but that's another part of what we teach. And mainly the tool that I would be teaching you is the Digital Audio Workstation. A Digital Audio Workstation, or DAW, is a computer program that you run on a Mac or Windows computer that can record and edit sounds, as well as running other smaller bits of software called plugins within that software. Plugins are the synths and drums and guitar effects that you can use in the software without having to own a huge collection of actual gear. So one way to approach it is to try to find a DAW that comes with the most plugins for the money. My favorite DAW for beginners and advanced users is Ableton Live. Artists often use Ableton Live because they're able to use it live as well as in the studio, but also because it comes with a bunch of free plugins. Ableton is really the first and only DAW that's built for performance and studio quality in mind. And I've recorded whole albums with Ableton and many stage shows, and I've used it for live synthesizers and drum machines and vocal backing tracks all at the same time. Ableton comes with tons of sounds and drums to experiment with. It's easy to get up and running with very little training. And they do an amazing 3-month free trial of the entire program for anyone that wants to give it a go. So if you have questions about other DAWs you've heard of, feel free to ask about them. I've used many of them over the years, and there are definitely many to choose from. Generally, a well-versed music producer can operate a few of them while still having a favorite. So, a note on gear. You'll need as much or as little gear as you think you need to accomplish the musical goals you have. This is another thing that a music producer does. They set reasonable, achievable goals that will advance the career of the artist that they're working for, or for themselves if they're acting as producer for themselves. So you need to know how to do that for yourself or for others. If your goal is to learn to play every instrument in the band, then you need to own all those instruments and learn to play them all. But if all you want to be able to do is get those sounds, then all you need is a plugin that can make those sounds and a keyboard controller called a MIDI controller. It looks just like a regular black and white, piano style keyboard, but it plugs into your computer via USB to control the software instruments inside your computer. Please consult us before you go buy something. There are a lot of sketchy products out there that look like good deals, and there's some actual good deals, but it does take a little experience to know the difference, and we are happy to help. It will also definitely help everyone around you not to hear your sonic experimentation all the time if you're learning, so I also recommend a comfortable and good sounding pair of headphones. You'll be wearing them for hours at a time, so make sure they don't press on the tops and bottoms of your ears in an uncomfortable way, and that they are studio quality headphones. If you want to record an instrument like an electric guitar, you'll also need something called an audio interface. Eventually, you'll also need some good speakers for recording and mixing music, but to get started, all you need is a computer, some software, a MIDI keyboard, some headphones, and possibly an audio interface if you already have an electric guitar or bass or something you want to record. If you have any questions about the process or the costs involved or what brands are good, feel free to click the link in the description. We are here to help. I will answer your email questions about gear or lessons, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you very much.